या नमस्ते।
नमः सर्वेभ्यः। कक्ष्यायां स्वागतं। प्रार्थनया प्रारम्भं कुर्मः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। हरिः ओं तत्सत्। कक्षायाम् अन्ते अस्माभिः प्रथमसुभाषितं पठितमासीत् द्वितीयपाठात्। तदेव पुनः एकवारं केवल सुभाषितं पठित्वा अग्रे द्वितीयस्य दिशि गमिष्यामः। यदचेतनोऽपि पादैः स्पृष्टः प्रज्वलति सवितुरीनकान्तः सवितुरीनकान्तः तत्तेजस्वी पुरुषः परकृतनिकृतिं कथं सहते। यः अथवा यत् इत्यपि अचेतनः अपि पादैः स्पृष्टः प्रज्वलति कस् इनिकान्तः सवितुः इनिकान्तः पादैः स्पृष्टः। ओके, तादृशः तत् तेजस्वी पुरुषः एवं सति पुरुषः कथं तेजस्वी पुरुषः कथं सहते इति अर्थात् सः अपि प्रज्वलति। अत्र किञ्चित् कोपं प्राप्नोति इति किञ्चित् कुप्यति इति किञ्चित् प्रायः तत्र सोढुं शक्नुयात् इत्यादि अपमाननं सोढुं शक्नुयात् इति अभिमानी पुरुषः इत्यपि स्वीकृतमस्ति। यथा अस्माभिः दृष्टं तत्र एवमेव अर्थयितुम् एवमेव क्रमः इति नास्ति। तत्र तेजस्वी पुरुषः यद्यपि परेषां निकृतिं प्राप्नोति तथापि सः सहनाशक्तिं तस्य स्वस्य सहनाशक्तिं अन्यस्य हस्ते न दत्त्वा अदत्त्वा एव सः स्वस्य यत् सुष्ठु कार्यमस्ति तत् करोति एव। अर्थात् प्रज्वलति, स्वकार्ये प्रज्वलति इति, न तु कुप्यति इति। परन्तु अत्र किञ्चित् अन्यरीत्या एतदपि असमञ्जसः इति वक्तुं न शक्नुमः। परन्तु यदि इन्द्रियनिग्रहात् सः अग्रे गमिष्यति इति यथा इनकान्तमणिनः धर्मः अस्ति सा तु तथा स्वीकरणमेव सम्यक् इति मन्ये। तत्र पादस्पर्शनम् इति साक्षात् उक्तम् इति नास्ति द्वितीयभागे। अर्थात् परकृतनिकृतिः इत्येव अस्ति। तत् पादैः, यद्यपि तत्र पादशब्देन किरणशब्दस्य पादशब्देन किञ्चित् द्वितीयभागस्य ध्वनिः अस्ति तत्र पादस्पर्शनमिति, तथा न स्वीकर्तव्यमेव। यद्यपि तथा भवति तथापि तेजस्वी धृतिमान् पुरुषः विचलितः न भवति इत्येव समञ्जसः भवति। अस्तु, अत्र श्लेषालङ्कारः पादैः इति शब्देन स्वीकृत पादस्पर्शनम् इति श्लेषालङ्कारः। एकत्र एकस्मिन् पार्श्वे तत्र सूर्यकिरणस्पर्शः इति, अपरस्मिन् पार्श्वे तस्य साक्षात् निकृतिकार्यं यत् पादस्पर्शः इति स्वीकृतं शक्यते। इनकान्तः इत्यत्र कर्ता मणिः इति, सवितुः इत्यत्र षष्ठीप्रयोगः तत्र सूर्यस्य इति स्वीकर्तव्यम् अस्माभिः। इनकान्तः अचेतनः अपि सन् पादैः स्पृष्टः, सवितुः पादैः स्पृष्टः प्रज्वलति यथा, तथा स तेजस्वी पुरुषः परकृतनिकृतिं सोढुं शक्नोति, अपि च स्वकल्पितरीत्या एव प्रज्वलति, न तु कुप्यति इत्यपि स्वीकारः। अस्तु, द्वितीयश्लोकमस्ति, अर्थात् आहत्य चतुर्थं पुस्तके, परन्तु अस्मिन् अध्याये द्वितीयसुभाषितमस्ति। अकृत्यं नैव कर्तव्यं प्राणत्यागेऽपि संस्थिते, न च कृत्यं परित्याज्यम् एष धर्मः सनातनः। तद् अद्भुत सुभाषितमस्ति। अकृत्यं नैव कर्तव्यं प्राणत्यागेऽपि संस्थिते, न च कृत्यं परित्याज्यम् एष धर्मः सनातनः। बट sometimes they say एष धर्म सनातनः, but I think विसर्गलोप भवितुं नार्हति इति मन्ये, सकारस्य प्रसक्तौ न जाने। अस्तु, सुभाषितमेतत्तु पञ्चतन्त्रात् स्वीकृतमस्ति तस्मिन् चतुर्थे लब्धप्रणाशः इत्यस्मिन् अध्याये अस्ति सुभाषितमेतत् बहु पञ्चतन्त्रे तु सुभाषितभाण्डारमेव अस्ति केचन किञ्चित् एवमेव सुष्ठु सुभाषितम् अस्मिन् काले इति वक्तुं न शक्नुमः तत्र किञ्चित् एतस्मिन् पार्श्वे अपि अस्ति तस्मिन् पार्श्वे अपि अस्ति परन्तु एतत्तु सत्यम् अत्र अकृत्यम् अर्थात् कुकार्यम् इत्यस्मिन् अर्थे अकृत्यम् that which should not be done that kind of activity is called akritya नैव कर्तव्यम should not be carried out प्राणत्यागे अपि अत्र पूर्वरूपः प्राणत्यागे अपि संस्थिते अत्र सति सप्तमी भावः प्राणत्यागे अपि संस्थिते सति पुरुषेण केनापि अकृत्यं न कर्तव्यम् एव न कर्तव्यम् एव ओके अत्र वृद्धिः न एव नैव न च कृत्यं परित्याज्यम् अकृत्यम् एकस्मिन् पार्श्वे कृत्यम् अस्ति धर्मकार्यं करणीयं भवति सन्दर्भे न परित्याज्यम् it should not be given up okay so there is a recognition that something should not be done something should be done and there are some things that is balance based on ability and the appropriateness of time so there is some kind of a gray zone also between akrityam and krityam but there are some things which cannot be tolerated which is we should not give up even if we are forced to be confronting pranatyaga samstitihi arthat there will be a circumstance where it may lead to our own danger to ourselves okay such as our killing so even when we are pushed to the door of death we should not do certain things which are akrityas and at the same time even in the same circumstance so pranatyage api samsthite is a Dehli Deepa Nyaya we say in Samskrita so that phrase can be applied to akrityam na kartavyam as well as krityam na parityajyam the pranatyage api samsthite okay so that is a Dehli Deepa Nyaya which means it's like a lamp which stands on the Dehli of the door lighting both the interior and the exterior so that kind of so it lights both the akritya part and the kritya part in a sense okay yesha dharma dharmah sanatanah is a distinct conclusive statement okay so that is a kind of a ukti here oh you can get mahavakya it's like a mahavakya yeshah dharmah sanatanah okay so that's separate asti bhavati like that in both cases there are no tigantas so in the earlier case na kartavyam asti or bhavati like that we have to take parityajyam is also a kridanta so parityajyam na asti like that we have to take so अन्वयः प्राणत्यागे संस्थिते अपि अकृत्यं न कर्तव्यम् एव अत्र केन एकेनापि मीन् whomsoever one who is a proper praja okay krityam cha na parityajyam see how they have taken by the construct by connecting that pranatyage samsthite api as a common factor for the first and the second statement okay so they have kind of compounded twinned the statement okay with a comma as a kind of placeholder using modern technology without it also we will understand the twinning there okay eshah sanatanah dharmah sanatanah means basically ever true okay eternal that sense okay dharma doesn't necessarily mean this corollary that we take it is this is Hinduism no I mean basically human nature is dharma okay so eternal dharma is the basic instincts to which a good human being subscribes to that's how we should take it समस्तानां तद्धितानां च अवलोकनं तैः अपि क्रियते प्रायः न अत्र सुभाषितस्य विभागे न क्रियते परन्तु अस्माभिः किञ्चित् तत्र द्रष्टुं शक्यते. न कृत्यम् अकृत्यम् इति नै नै समासः. ओके, एतदपि तत्पुरुषः एव, परन्तु नै तत्पुरुषः इति उच्यते. नेगेशन ऑफ ए फैक्ट. कृत्यं न कृत्यम् अकृत्यम्. सो द नै takes the a form here because of the vyanjana start. Krityam has a vyanjana start. Okay, otherwise it will take ana form. Okay, pranasya tyagah pranatyagah षष्ठी तत्पुरुषः. Very straightforward. We have kind of seen a few examples, right? So we should start attempting this. So then see, parityajyam, how is that built? Okay, some investigation will be good. Paritaha api athva sarvam sarvatha, in the complete sense is the pari upasarga there. Tyaj is the dhatu, which is the same dhatu, tyajyate.
Page number, sir?
What page number, Bhagini?
This book page number.
Please be focused and attentive to know where we are. I told in the beginning, we are in the second lesson, third bhaga and second subhashita.
Okay, sir. I was not there, sir.
Please, you please don't disturb the entire class for this kind of things. I kindly request to have some responsibility.
Okay, sir. Thank
you. Okay. Tyaj is the dhatu for tyaga, and nijanta. What is nich pratyaya? This pratyaya is deployed whenever the act is supposed to be for parartha. That one. Okay, something should be parityajyam. Okay, not one's own self. So that nich is there, and then there is a yat pratyaya which brings the tyajya sense. Okay, not parityajyate, that has become parityajyam. Okay, that is the yat pratyaya. It's a kridanta pratyaya. So these are all at play here. Okay, parityajam. I think nich is at play. That's my analysis, but anyway, it can be analyzed. So this
yat pratyaya kridantik.
It's a kridanta. It's a type of kridanta. Just like we have tavatu, kta, etc., tavyat, anir, there is a yat type of pratyaya.
We have not studied it, I think.
Tyajyam, no. See, it's not the focus of, I mean, it's very deep. 110 kridantas. You'll need years to understand all of them in detail. At least you will need several months to understand all of them in some minimum detail. So now and then is the opportunity to show that how did this tyajyam come about? Okay. How it is different from tyagam. Okay. Tyaktavan, how is it different from tyaktavan? How is it different from tyaktaha? So tyajyam is another type of derivative, and that basically, what is the sense of it? Something needs to be given up. That is tyajyam. Okay, and it's in apumsaka.
And so one more thing.
So visheshana here, tyajyaha, tyajyam, tyajya will be the three forms. Yeah, beginning.
And samsthite, that word, I'm not able to.
Samstitaha, again it's a kridanta. I have not explained here. Samyak stitaha. Samstitaha is a ktanta of sthadatu. Shtar sthadatu. Okay. Okay. Samstitaha, samyak stitaha. Somebody who is established properly. Okay. And that is in saptami, samstite. So pranatyage samstite satyapi. Like that we have to read. Sati api, we have to read that. Despite, so it's a what we call saptami bhava, that is called Sati Saptami, no? We have learned about it. So that's all. Okay. You can take Sati Saptami, or you can take even proper Adhikarana Saptami, also not a problem. Pranatyage samsita, one who has put himself in, despite falling into danger, sense of Adhikarana also can be taken. But there is a Karana Bhava, so Sati Saptami also applies. Satyapi, like that.
Mahodaya, Parityajam, is it Tavyat Aniyar or is it different here?
Yat pratyaya.
So it's different from Tavyat. Tavyat Aniyar.
Yeah. It is. If you notice, it is not a Lyabantavyaya here.
Oh, okay.
So Parityajyam is a Visheshana. So Parityajyaha is also possible. Parityajya is also possible. That's what I was pointing out to. So it is a Visheshana, not an Avyaya.
Oh, okay.
It is not Lyap.
Not okay.
Just Tyajyam is possible. It is not like it is Lyap, right?
Yes.
You may have thought because of pari it is lyap or something.
No,
No.
not lyap.
That lyap,
Tavyat
how is the
aniyam.
form? What you should do is go to ashtadhyay.com, look at the tyaj dhatu set. You will see the kridanta section. You will see how the lyabantas and how the tvantas will look. There it is tyaktva, okay? And
Yes.
parityag.
It'll be parityajya, sir.
Paristhyaja maybe only, but it is a paritya that is without amma.
Yeah.
This m indicates that it is actually a declension.
Yes. Parityaktva or parityajya.
But not parityaktva, just tyaktva.
Yeah. Tyaktva or
Pa is only without upasarga.
Yes, sir. Yes.
It so happens that this similar form is there, but I
Yes.
think this one is from the different pratyaya, yat, because here it is a visheshana derivative.
Yes.
Okay, Anvayartha. So these are all extra. So don't sweat if you feel why is it taking us that. Every time I am kind of trying to encourage you that it is actually a big grammatical word. What we are touching is not even the first centimeter.
Tip of the iceberg.
Tip of the iceberg is tip of the iceberg is still 10%. I don't think we are there. Okay. So Anvayartha. Pranatyage, prananashe. Samsthite api, agate api, they have taken a different type of meaning. Akrityam, duštakaryam, nakartavyam eva, nakaraniyam eva. They have taken tavyat and bhutaniyat. Okay. Tathacha. Acha, they just made tathacha. See, so look at these techniques and keep them in your head. Okay. Krityam, satkaryam, sukaryam, sushtukaryam. Any number of ways you can do. Okay. न परित्याज्यम न त्यक्तव्यम. Okay, एषः, they didn't bother. Okay, सनातनः, चिरन्तनः, eternal. धर्मः, मानव धर्मः, equal to मानव धर्मः. You see, any number of techniques you can use to increase the power of Anvaya. Okay, Tatparyam. Let us read what they have. Basically, they have kind of in small sentences nicely explained this. So it will be good to learn this. But you can let your own brain flow and come out with this. You don't need to memorize these kind of things. Try to develop enough sentence formation strength in you, even if here and there you will have errors. So don't worry about them, but use your own sentences rather than. So come from the Sara, which is almost a languageless Saramsha that is there in the head, into Samskritam. Samanyatah loke janaha apatkale yatkimapi akaryam kartum siddhaha bhavanti. Okay. I mean, basically, when death looks at your door, I mean, history of our own people have been forced to convert themselves to survive and all that, except they forgot where they came from. Anyway, akaryam kartum siddhaha bhavanti. Sometimes they will. Okay, here akarya, protecting yourself in a dharmic way is not akarya. Okay. So remember that kshatra, that is just kshatra. So akaryam kartum siddhaha bhavanti. Kintu asmakam samskritihi asman upadishati yat. It teaches this, that. Yat is in that sense. Yasyam kasyanchit api paristitau, in whatever situation. Manushyena akaryam nakaraniyam. By a man. Akarya, the definition of akarya has to be underlined here. It doesn't mean, oh, hurting someone is akarya, so I will not do it. No, there are times when you have to take the danda, right? Nakaraniyam. Pranatyaga prasange prapte satyapi. Here they have taken the satisaptami bhava clearly. Akaryasya chintanam na yuktam iti. Yatha akaryasya karanam na yuktam tathaiva swasya dharmasya parityagaha api na yuktaha. So we have to find the right balance. Very nice. See, this is the, I thought fit this picture. This picture is about the sad story of the mongoose that got killed without proper thinking of the situation by suspicion. So I don't know how I thought of this picture.
Akaryam.
Some kind of akarya, because it was not done with viveka. She could have taken a bit more time to find out the baby was fine. She didn't bother.
Sir, I have a small doubt, sir. Sir, you said, you remember in that flow, no, you were saying, as death stares at your face or at your door, and then you stop. So can you please say that if it is relevant? Otherwise, no problem.
That's what. Pranatyage samstite api. That is as even as death stares at you, you should not descend to doing totally adharmic things. Which doesn't mean that you shouldn't fight an enemy. It only means that you should not, for example, suppose there is some kind of danger where by sacrificing the other person you can survive, let us say, and the other person means no harm to you. There it will be akritya to sacrifice him for your sake, him or her for your sake. Okay.
It is better to die.
Even if both die is not bad. That's all, because you will not live ever happily again after doing such a thing. That kind of thing. Whereas if it is a duel happening in the cliff top and he or she is trying to harm you, then it is not akritya to protect yourself at the cost of the other. That's the difference between akritya and kritya.
So can I quote the latest example? The Tejas case which just happened, the pilot, I'm talking of the Air Force people, the way they're trained. Last minute, he knows he's going to die. So he diverts the plane so that innocents are not killed.
Whatever little control that was left.
He does the right thing.
Now, another thing is, I don't know, I couldn't read full details. Did he have the ejection seat and didn't exercise that?
No. It's like he knew the systems are failing. He knew he was going to die. He simply diverted it so that...
So, was there no ejection seat?
No, I mean, the way everything fails, everything failed, the system failed.
Okay, ejection seat. Usually it is independent. Ejection seat mechanism is independent of all other failures. Anyway, there must have been something severe. May have been fire in the cockpit itself.
I read about it, so I'm just telling you the way
Good to analyze. It's very sad. We pray for his soul.
But he did what he could the best, even in the last minute. It's a suitable example for here. In the face of death, he still did the right thing.
Correct. A training takes over. They're amazing people. One of my close friends is the Air Force pilot.
And SOPs laid down, all very, very clear.
Yes.
Mahodaya.
We Samanya Prajas, we won't be able to understand what they are. They are like...
Actually.
Yes, okay, we'll move on for now.
Mahodaya, this Satyapi can be split as Satya plus Api or...
No. Sati plus Api. How it can become Satya plus Api? Tell me what Swarasandhi you are applying in saying Satyapi is Satya plus Api?
No, is Sati plus Api.
When Satya and Api joins, what is the Satya Api? No?
It can't be.
It can't be. I don't know how Satya as a word is generated there. I'm not looking beyond all the Vibhakti problem. Okay. So I'm saying, okay. Sati api and Satyapi is a Yana Sandhi. Okay. Kavya Katha. So bricks that you have learned from your Pravesha, Parichaya, Shiksha cannot be thrown apart. So you have to go back and continue reading what are the Swara Sandhi rules, how the Sandhis happen under what condition, and then what are the the Vyanjana Sandhi and Visarga Sandhi rules. They cannot go away. At least 70-80% of it should be strong in your mind. There will be border cases where we will mistake, but that's okay. Kavya Katha. So let's have people read it. So if few of you can
I read, sir?
Yes, Anne Varia, you have unmuted. You have a question or you want to read?
I can read, sir.
It had unmuted while holding the...
Please read, since you are now unmuted. Just read this.
Okay, sir.
No, Bhagini, I am asking Anne.
Anne, okay, sir.
Okay. Indrana smrataha manmataha indra samipam agatavan.
So 1 minute, just pause a bit, just we will make it. So you see the use of kridantas to stack the complication of the sentence nicely. Indrena smritaha manmataha, using the visheshana smritaha to manmata, the whole sentence that Indra remembered Manmata or Indra thought of Manmata has been conveyed by the Kavi. I mean, not by the Kavi here, by the simplifying story writers of Samskrita Bharati, coming from original Kavya. So that kind of Manmata who was remembered or thought of by Indra Indra Samipam Agatavan. So he came near Indra. He approached Indra like that. Okay. So very nice way of compressing the language using Kridanta Visheshanas. Continue, Bhagini.
तेन सह तस्य पत्नी रतिः अपि आगता.
So along with Rati. Here this whole sentence can be avoided. You know how? Manmataha Ratya Saha Indra Samipam Agatavan. Finish off. There only. Okay, Lyabanta. So not Lyabanta. So Ratya Saha Upapada Tritiya. So Ratya Saha Agatavan. Like that. Okay. So, but they have split it. All this is no need to say patni. When we say Ratya Saha, it's implicit Manmata Rati, etc. But here, because they want to bring out a separate sentence to simplify. Continue.
तत् धनुः
No,
पुष्पैः.
Manmataha.
Oh, sorry. मन्मथः करेण धनुः धृतवान्.
So Dhanuhu is in Dvitiya Vibhakti here. Don't get confused. Okay. In that Shabda has the same form. So Manmataha with his hand. Karanakaraka. Karena. Dhanuhu Drutavan. Karmapada. Manmata is the Karta. So he took up the bow in his hand.
तत् धनुः पुष्पैः निर्मितम्.
See, very clear. Dhanu Shabda is a Napumsaka Shabda. This is how every opportunity we used to learn. Okay. Tat Dhanuhu. Now it is in Pratama. Okay. Tat Dhanuhu Pushpaihi Nirmitam. So it was, it's not a standard war fighting bow. This is a flower bow. That is his Kama Yantra. Is formed of flowers.
मन्मथः देवेन्द्रं नमस्कृतवान् उक्तवान् च प्रभो किमर्थं मां भवान् स्मृतवान् आज्ञापयतु इति.
So usual practices are followed first. So he did the Namaskara. Namaskritavan. Manmataha Devendram Namaskritavan. Tadanantaram is implicit there. Uktavan cha. How Tadanantaram is implicit? With the cha. Okay. So cha is connecting this. So Manmataha Devendram Uktavan is the expansion of this Uktavan. Okay. Again, both are Kridantas. You can assume Asit or something like that. Okay. Prabho. Sambodhana Pratama. He Prabho. Okay. Prabhu Shabdasya Prabho. Yatha Guru Shabdasya Guru iti bhavati. Ukaranta Pullinga Prabhu Shabdaha. Okay. Kimartam Mam Bhavan Smrtavan. Why did you remember me? Asti. Because right now it is live conversation. So Smrtavan Asti. Ajñapayatu. This is lot. Just one single Kriyapada is the sentence. Bhavan Mam Ajñapayatu. Bhavan, why? Because this is in Pratama Purusha. Okay? Not Ajñapaya, which would have been Madhyama Purusha. Then Tvam Ajñapaya. Nothing, that's also fine here. But here, Bhavan Mam Ajñapayatu. Iti sentence. Okay. Thanks, Bhagini. Well done. Well read. You have learned so well. So difficult to say you're actually not an Indian. Very nice.
Thank you.
Sir, actually, one thing, here, you don't have to send for a person, no, in those days. You just have to mental telepathy like thing. You just think of somebody and it
This is Devaloka.
no, like
Devaloka, right?
like but somebody from the earth only wrote this, no? So he is thinking of even such advanced ways of calling someone. That's what I'm Ilya, sir.
Okay. So many people are there. So let.
Sir, can I get a meaning of Manmataha Karena? Karena means?
In hand.
Kara Shabda is hand. With his hand.
Okay.
In the effect in English, it becomes he took up the bow in his hand. Yeah.
Okay.
By his hand also is fine. So many unmuted. Please don't unmute until you have a serious question. Okay. Lot of noise coming through. Okay.
Sir, can I know the meaning of Agnya Payetu?
Agnya means what, Bhagini?
Order, no, sir?
Order me. Give your
Order.
instruct me.
Ajnapayatu is a lot form.
Instruct.
Hmm.
Please instruct.
Yeah, please command me what I need to do for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So let me call upon Krishna Kriti Das to read the next few sentences.
Mahodaya.
Hmm.
Indraha santushtaha abhavat.
So he became pleased.
He's
Oh,
pleased.
this guy is there ready to help me. Huh.
Saha lokakalyanartam harasya parvatyaha cha vivaha kartavyaha asti.
So for the sake of goodness of the people of the Loka, which Loka here can be people of the area. Harasya Parvatyaha cha. Hara, that is Shivasya, and then Parvati. Parvatyaha. See the Ikaranta Strilinga Parvatyaha. Okay, Shashti Prayoga. Cha. There too, Vivaha. So the marriage is between them two. So there, not marriage, I shouldn't use marriage here, wedding. The wedding of Hara with Parvati, Kartavyaha asti, should be done. Okay. So why Kartavyaha? Because Vivaha is a Pullinga Shabda. So Kartavyaha takes on the Pullinga. Though it is a Visheshana, here it is being assigned as the thing that should be done. So Vivaha Kartavyaha. So Visheshanas can appear later based on the accenting of Parivartana. That is Asti. Continue, sir.
Sir, is kartavyaha, sorry, is kartavyaha anyartavyat or just kartavyaha? It's not
Kartavyam, Kartavya, Kartavyaha.
It is
So
the,
it is not Tavyat. Who said it is Tavyat?
so it
No,
is
I'm
the,
asking. I'm asking.
Karyam is, I think, the is another type of derivative. Kartavyam is another. So
Kartavyaha.
Kritva is Tavyat. Okay. Kritya or not Kritya cannot be said separately. Kritya is the Tavyat form. Okay. Akritya, Akritya.
Okay.
I mean Akritva, Kritva and Akritya, like that. Or Parikritya, some other upasarga. Upakritya. Those are Lyabantavyas. Here it is a different pratyaya, Kartavyaha.
Okay.
What pratyaya? You need to learn more of
Haraha
Sanskritam.
tapasi
It's some form of Kridanta.
nimagnaha.
Sorry, Varya. You repeat.
Haraha tapasi nimagnaha.
So Hara became engaged. Magna means that he put his mind to something. Ni means into something, right? Nimagna. Tapasi, Saptami, Adhikarana Saptami. In tapas, he became engaged. Okay, one. What is immersed? Yeah. Continue, sir.
Tasya manaha akarshaniyam.
His mind should be attracted. That's, you see, what we are still reading is Indra telling Manmatha. So all these are directives being given by Indra. So his mind should become attracted towards Parvati, of course.
Idam karyam tvaya kartavyam iti uktavan.
Here also this kartavyam is same as kartavyaha, except is in napumsaka because of karyam. So everywhere you see tavya, don't jump into this Rama Shabda type of knowledge saying, oh, this is tavyat, this is... There are similar sounds, but you should look at the context. Okay, kartavyam. Okay, there is in Labantavya only vya will come, but we don't use kartavya for Labanta. Okay, kritya we use. So so we have to remember the forms correctly also, not just jump based on pratyaya sound. Okay, so this work should be done by you. Karyam is napumsaka, so kartavya. Continue, sir.
Tataha manmattaha vasantena saha ishvarasya tapovanam katavan.
Is here. Tataha means after that sense. Tasmat. Okay, I mean tadanantaram. Like that we have to take the meaning here. Okay, manmatha vasantena saha. Okay, so with Vasanta, Ishwarasya tapovanam gatavan. So what is this Vasanta? It's the demigod related to the season of
Vasanta
Ritu.
Yes, spring.
Yeah. So this deification is a symbolism. Okay. If you notice, lot of the deities of Indra are nature forces. natural things. Okay, Varuna, Indra, Surya, they're all nature forces. So the deification is a symbolism. Okay, so the Swarloka basically is filled of people who create this beautiful earth for us. Okay, so he went to Ishvara's Tapovana. Why it is Tapovana? Because he is doing tapas there. So Tapovana. Okay, continue, sir.
Vasantasya prabhavena akale api vasanta ritu prabhavaha jataha.
Now, Pavitra Bhagini, I will mute you because noise is coming through. Okay. So Vasantasya Prabhavena, due to the influence of Vasanta. Okay. So this is again Karanakara, Prabhava, Prabhavena. Okay. Akale api, even when it is not a suitable season, that is the interpretation of Akala. Akala means not the right time. And it's Saptami, even in not in the proper time. Akala is nai. Okay, na kalaha, akalaha. And then saptami, akale. Api vasanta rutu prabhavaha. Vasantasya rutuhu. Vasanta rutuhu. Vasanta rutoho prabhavaha. Vasanta rutu prabha. Two shashti tat purushas are there. Okay, so the rutu of vasanta and the influence of the rutu jataha happened. Continues.
Malaya marutaha avahat.
The Malaya Maruta means that beautiful chilly air of the Malaya Pradesh. Malaya means Himalayan range. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
Sir,
the
Malaya means mountain, no, sir?
What did we say? What did Bhagini say? Nobody is listening. They want to throw their opinion. Please, okay, listen. If there is a contradictory thing said, then you say, come out with your opinion, please. Malaya Marutaha avahat. So he flowed. Continue, sir.
Ashokadi vriksheshu pushpani utpanani.
Utpannani. Dvitva asti. Utpannani.
Utpannani.
In beautiful trees that normally in Vasanta Rutu flower, though it is Akala, because of influence of Vasanta Rutu, in all those trees, the blooming happened. Pushpani Utpannani. The flowers got born. Okay, continue.
Evam sarvatra ritu prabhavaha asit.
In this way, evam has to be translated as in this way. Sarvatra, everywhere in that region, in the Tapovana. Rutu prabhavaha, again Rutoho prabhavaha. See, here they didn't take Vasanta, it's still enough, Rutu prabhavaha. That's how we know Rutu is the Pradhana Upapada, Pradhana Purva Uttarapada for Vasanta Rutu. So that is enough. Rutu prabhavaha, obviously Vasanta Rutu prabhavaha asit.
Tatapi jitendriyaha haraha na vichalatihi.
Vichalitaha.
Okay. Vichalitaha.
No problem, sir. So even then, despite that, in hara, here you see the Visheshana brought in. Jitendriyaha haraha. He is not some ordinary man. He is one who has won over his indriyas. So this is a Bahuvrihi Samasa. See, indriya is a anga. So the angi is hara. So Bahuvrihi. Jitani indriyani yasya saha. Jitendriyaha. Jitani indriyani yasyaha sa jitendriya. To just taken pulling and Chillinga derivation. You can do in the Napumsaka derivation if required, like for Mitram. You have to do that. Okay. Haraha. So why Jitendriya has been brought in as a Visheshana? Just to explain away that he is beyond all this Rutu Prabhava and all that.
He's one who conquered his senses. Can we take it like that, sir?
So na vichalitaha. He didn't get distracted. Continue, sir.
Tam drishtva bhitaha manmattaha chapam tyaktavan.
Looking at that, I mean, basically, Manmata looked at this. Ayyo, Vasanta is ineffective. His work is not good enough. I need to start adding my forces to the equation. So, tam drishtva. So tam drishtva, here tam can be taken as haram. Etadrisham haram drishtva is the way we have to take the tam sarvanama there. Okay. So etadrisha jitendriyam haram drishtva. Okay. Here's Tvanta. Bhitaha manmataha. He, oh God, this is beyond
Beautiful.
normal things. So he's become afraid. Chapam tyaktavan. Chapa is the bana. He has got the five special, we have seen in earlier lessons, right? He has got five special chapas. Okay. They're all like flower named
Arrows.
chapas. Related to creating the act of desire and love in people. Okay, those names are actually related to that. We can say Kama Shastra names they are. Okay, so he Tyaktavan here doesn't mean he threw away. It should means he launched it. See, everywhere. So these dhatus have deeper meanings in some places. So Tyaktavan is mochanam kritavan, like that. Okay. So thanks, Varya. Well done. Rachana. Namaste. Rachana Varya. You wish to read? Rachana.
Yeah.
Oh, there are two Rachanas, I guess. Okay, one Rachana who was not raised her and unmuted. Okay, you go ahead, Bhagini. You have unmuted. The other one didn't. So, Rachana, you who are unmuted, continue reading. Are? Bhagini, we just heard you. Okay, I think something happened to her. I'll mute her. I'll call Manjula Kopad Harekar. Oh, the other Rachana has
Yes,
unmuted.
sir.
Sorry. Stand by Manjula Varya. Other
Yes.
Rachana has unmuted. Please read, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Read, Bhagini. Oh, God.
Antarjala samasya. Mani.
Okay. Manjula Varya, try to read.
आम् महोदय ततः पार्वती पूजाद्रव्याणि गृहीत्वा तत्र आगतवती.
So again, Tataha is used as a what we call Sangati Kathanam. This kind of techniques, it's a way when we tell a story, we should just try to connect so that some temporal progression is held. It's almost not needed, but when you don't say it, the sentence stands out a bit. So it is a skill. So after that, thereupon is a better phrase than after that. After that sounds lame in English. Okay, yeah. Parvati puja dravyani. So Parvati with her puja dravyas. I mean, basically this chapa vimochana. The effect is Parvati also is is driven towards Hara. So it's affecting her also. So puja dravyani grihitva tatra agatavati. Timely manner. She also came there holding all these beautiful painting from Chandamama, one of the greatest childhood magazines I ever. So lucky to be born in an era where it was being published. And this is Vaddadi Papaya. Vapa is his Likita Nama. Beautiful paintings he used to put in those books. Okay. So, Grihitva Tatra Agatavati. She came over there. Continue, Bhagini.
ईश्वरं नमस्कृतवती.
So, she offered her namaskara to Ishvara. I don't know whether he was caring or not, but she did. Okay.
ईश्वरः अनन्यभाजं पतिम् आप्नुहि इति आशीर्वादं कृतवान्.
Very funny sentence. So Ishvara, okay, she's doing namaskara, fine. So he has noticed, because I guess at least his eyes got opened by all this prabhava of the this thing, bana. So Ananya Bhajam Patim Apnuhi. So what is this Ananya Bhajam number 3? Not devoted to any other person. So he look at the construct. Okay. Anya, Ananya, another. Okay. Anya means another. Okay. Bhajam Patim. So one who is not Anya Bhajaha. Very difficult this construct. Okay. Anya Bhajaha Yaha. Anya Bhajaha Yaha अन्याम कन्याम भजते यह अन्यभाजः अन्याम कन्याम भजते यह सः अन्यभाजः अनन्यभाजः कः यह तथा न कुरुते one who does not do that way. Okay, so there is a double nai. This not really a nai. This anya shabda has been stacked on to this bahuvrihi. So ananya bhajah, anya bhajah kamyatam. Tatra a is the start of anya bhaja. So ana upasarga is ana form of the nai is used, not upasarga. Ana form of the nai is used. So ananya bhajam karma pada in the end. Ananya bhajam patim. Ananya bhajah patihi. Apnuhi, obtain. We get a devoted husband, is what he means. Beautiful construct for devotion. Ananya bhajah. What means devotion? Devotion means ekapatni vratastha. Iti ashirvadam. Ashirvadam, blessing, he did. Continue, Bhagini.
Mahodaya. So, Ananya is a nai samasa.
Ana, there is nai. Anya bhajaha is a bahuvrihi samastapada.
No, anya is ananya, no?
Correct. Na anya, ananya. Correct. Anyaha atva anya will become ananya atva ananyaha.
But extra no comes in there.
Anya shabda already has that ana type of sound, but that is the anya shabda.
No anya should become anya, no?
Anya, how do you don't do savarna dirgha? In nai samasa, you don't do anya. You do an. You bring the nakara. Ananya.
Nakara comes in, okay.
Yes. Nai tat purusha. When we read, we will understand. Okay?
Na anya.
Na anya, ananya. Okay. Bhagini,
Mahodaya.
continue, please. Okay. If there is a serious question, please ask.
Here chapam means bow is what is given here. So chapam tyaktavan means he has left the bow.
Okay. Number 2, bow itself. Sorry. Then I made a mistake there, judging that it is the. But he never launched the arrows, right?
Yes, he never. That is the reason.
Actually, he does launch in according to another storyline. Okay, here he dropped. So Tyaktavan is actually dropped then.
Yes, I thought it was Muktavan.
But Chapa is actually bow only, not the arrow.
Okay.
That's what it's clear here. Number 2, Chapa. Okay, we stand corrected. Thanks, Swarya. Thanks for correcting us. Important. So, Bhagini, Ishwarena, you remember, I'll scroll to the next sheet. Yeah, Ishwarena, like that you read.
Ishwarena anugrahitam parvatim drishtva manmataha punaha dhairyam praptavan.
So, by Ishvara, one who had the anugraha, that kind of Parvati. So, grahita ka Parvatiya Visheshanam. Anugrahita Parvati. Ishwarena. Kena Ishwarena anugrahita sa. So, anugrahita Parvati. Arthat karma padamatti atra. Anugrahitam Parvatim drishtva. So, looking at Parvati who was graced by Ishvara himself. So now he gets some dhairya, looks like. Manmataha punaha dhairyam praptavan. Okay, some effect is taking place, so maybe it's time for me to step in a little bit more, press the issue, something like that. He obtained a little bit boldness, so probably he lifted. Continue, Bhagini.
Tataha ayameva yuktaha kalaha iti vichintya manmataha sammohanastram dhanushi yojitavan.
So he thought this is the proper time. Ayam eva, ayam shabda. You see here, yeshaha eva yuktaha kalaha is ayam. Ayam eva yuktaha kalaha. It's a proper time. Iti. So vichintya, having thought, lebantavyaya, manmataha sammohanastram. Okay. So you see, sammohana is the act of winning over the partner. Okay. So that kind of arrow, astra, dhanushi. Okay, here it is an arrow. Dhanushi, astra is common word, but here it happens to be a arrow. Dhanushi, in the dhanush. Okay, yojitavan, he engaged the arrow, not yet launched it. Let us see what happens next.
Tada haraha kinchit lupta dhairyaha abhavat.
Oh, so yojitavan can be taken when he launched it also. Okay, so he established and launched it. Okay, all right. So we take, so 4, it says Yogdar drew the bowstring Okay, maybe this one has what you call Wi-Fi effect, Wi-Fi wireless effect. So wirelessly it affected Haraha. So he became little vichalita, lupta dhairya, one who lost his. So if you see, dhairya here doesn't always mean boldness. One who is steadfast is also dhiraha. So dhi, manaha, dhi. So lupta dhairya means one who got a little vichalita, one who got a little distracted in his mind. He became, continue over here.
चञ्चलः भूत्वा उमामुखे दृष्टिं प्रसारितवान्.
So what is the effect? Obviously the chemistry is attraction to the female. So umayaha muke umamukhe saptami. Umayaha mukham umamukhe saptami tat purusha. It's about the mukha. Okay, drishtim prasaritavan. He put his eyesight upon her.
तादृशं परमेश्वरं दृष्ट्वा पार्वती रोमाञ्चिता बभूव.
So what else? So she also became romanchita. So you see the word romanchita. Roma means hair. Anchita means tipped type of thing, or basically the first reaction to a positive response from Shiva in her is romanchana. That means she became pulukita. That means all her hair stood up by the excitement. Okay? Romanchita.
Or we can say bloomed.
Yeah, you can say that. Yes, continue.
चकितः हरः चित्तविक्षोभस्य हरः चकितः हरः चित्तविक्षोभस्य कारणं किम् इति विचिन्तितवान्.
So though Hara got affected, it's not like he was totally losing all his control. So I realized something is wrong. I'm not supposed to be sleeping like this. I'm not in control of my mind. So chitta vikshobha means the disturbance. Chitta vikshobha. What is the reason for the disturbance of my chitta, of my mind? What is the reason? Kim, what? He thought, Vichintitavan, he thought what could be. I mean, obviously, he has not yet set his eyes on Manmatha, I think. Let's see.
पार्श्वे अपश्यच्च.
He looked around. Okay.
तत्र स्थितं मन्मथं वीक्ष्य हर अतीव क्रुद्धः.
He obviously, Manmatha came into his eyesight. Right? Oh, having seen him, Vikshya. Okay, Lebantavyaya. Okay, Ikshanam, that dhatu. Ikshyate. That V upasarga is there. So Savarna Dirgha has kind of happened there. Okay. Haraha ativa kruddaha. So he became extremely angry. So he knows, oh, this is the guy who is doing all this.
समीपे स्थिताः सर्वे अपि देवाः प्रभो क्रोधं संहारः संहारः इति
Samharaha is a different word. What is this?
संहार.
Huge difference. So this is lot. Samhara, control it, like that. Okay? Tvam, samhara. Gaccha, same form. Okay?
Yes.
So krodham samhara, control your anger. There is no need to say tvam because samhara is pratama purusha. So tvam is implicit. Madhyama purusha, not pratama purusha. So tvam is implicit there. Krodham samhara, hey Prabhu, like that. So there are other devas in the background, so they get afraid with this whole effect of Manmatha and all that. So they know this is disaster for Manmatha, what has happened. So please, hey Hara, control yourself. They're praying. Continue, Bhagini.
किन्तु तस्मिन् एव समये ईश्वरः तृतीयं नेत्रम् उद्घाटितवान्.
So at that time, it was beyond Hara now. He has lost. His Indriya Nigraha has been disturbed by this fellow. So now he has to take so if at all Indriya Nigraha has been disturbed by him, let him feel the effect of Indriya Nigraha loss. So his third eye opens, which is a kind of response to that. Yeah.
तदा अग्नि बहिः स्फुरितः.
So then the fire emerges from that. It's actually not really a visual apparatus for him. It is an instrument of war. So the fire spews out from his third eye.
Agnina Madana Dagdha.
So by that fire, our Manmatha, Madana, another name for him. Okay. So Dagdaha. Madam Janayati iti Madanaha. Asmasu Madam Janayati. One who creates Unmadana in us. One who creates this sexual excitement in us. Yeah. Dagdaha. He was burnt.
Bhasmi Bhutah cha.
So he was turned into ashes.
Tapasa Vignaha Samutpannaha iti tam pradesham eva parityajya Ishvara tu anyatra gatavan.
Ayo, all this tapa itself is disturbed by all this activity. So I mean, so far Parvati has not done anything harm to her, but at least he is not looking at her in any other way other than as some bhakta who has come and prayed to me. That's all. He is not having any feelings at this point, or at least he is controlling sufficiently. So, but my tapas, that my austere practice, whatever samadhi sthiti he had obtained, has been disturbed by all this. So he quit that tapovana itself. Pradesham eva parityajya lebantavyaya. Okay. Ishvaraha. So see here, tyajya has come as a lebanta. Okay. Ishvaraha tu anyatra gatavan. He went away elsewhere. Okay.
Parvati swakiyam saundaryam nishphalam iti matva lajjaya nirashataya cha pratinivritta.
This is one mistake all of us make in India. There is no fakara in Sanskritam. There is no fakara. Zakara and fakara are not there in Sanskritam. Okay? Z and fa are sounds that have entered India through Persian route. Okay? So don't use z or fa when you read Sanskritam because it is not intended. Nishphalam phakara asti natu fakara. There is no fakir. Okay. So nishphalam is how we should read it. Okay. It's difficult for northern Hindi belt people because their fa is z and fa dominant there. So they end up reading it that way. In south, at least, we should be careful. We have no such need to say fa for this. Nishphalam iti matva. So she thought, oh God, he has ignored me, and so I am a yuvati. After all, what is a young lady's pride? Her beauty, and in this case, she wants this man. It's been permitted and directed by her own father to do so, etc. Everything is ripe, and so all my beauty is wasted. Nishphalam, okay, is without any fruit. Iti matva, okay, having thought like that, tvanta, okay. Lajjaya, with shame, okay. Lajja, strilinga pada, lajjaya, okay. Nirashataya cha, also with disappointment. Nirasha, strilinga pada again. Nirashataya cha, okay. Nirashata, maybe there is a mother. Nirashataya cha pratinivritta, she went back. Okay, where she went back, we will see. Thanks, Varya. Well done.
Thank you, sir. Sir, you told her and one more word you told, no, sir? That is not.
I don't recall, Bhagini. I don't have that gift of instant recall what I said. I'm sorry.
No, sir. For Nishphalam, I told Nishphalam.
That's what you said. Nishphala. You should read it as Nishphala, not Nishphala.
He said Zakara.
Okay, yeah, is not there.
No, sir said Phalam and Fakir came from Persia. There is no fa in Sanskrit.
Correct. Fa and z sound. Fakir I used as an example. Okay. Fakir did come to India, but Fakara didn't come into Sanskrit.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'll remember.
Dvai sanshaya asti.
Okay, I think Rachana Bhagini is unmuted and wishes to read, or is it Niranjana?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Niranjana, you ask your doubt, then Rachana, who is unmuted, can read. Yeah.
Chitta vikshobhasya and
Kshobhanam means disturbance.
No, no. Viksha. The word Viksha, and here it is
V
Viksha.
is a upasarga to Kshobha there.
Shobha means?
Kshobha means not Shobha. Kshobha. Kshobha means disturbance. Like waves on the sea are called Kshobha. I mean, basically some kind of Vyakulata, disturbance, all those things.
Chanchalanam.
Sha
Chanchalata,
for
yeah.
Shakaraha.
Kakarah, shakarascha, kshakarah bhavati.
So that word
Kakara,
means,
षट्कोण शकारयोः योगे क्षकारः.
so that word means waves, is it?
Not waves, it means disturbance.
Oh, okay, okay. And one more word, Samhara. Harati means, is that the verb harati there?
Samhara is the lower form, yes.
So
Okay.
verb is kriya is hara.
Some kind of hru dhatu.
Okay.
Okay. It has slightly different meanings. Okay. In this case, hru dhatu means attract something towards yourself, right? Hridaya word also comes from hru dhatu, if you remember, right? So samhara means take it inside, take your anger inside, don't let it express itself. Okay. Control it.
Understood.
Mahodaya.
Sorry, I mean, I will stop taking questions. Who was the Rachana who got muted again? Please unmute,
Yes.
stay unmuted.
Yes.
Yeah, read it now, next paragraph.
Yeah.
We are getting too much time loss. I am sorry.
ईश्वरेण दग्धं मन्मथं दृष्ट्वा रतिमूर्छता.
So, Rati, who she had come along with Manmatha, remember, so she is actual partner of Manmatha. They work together. So, if you see Rati Krida, finally the Rati, her name is from the resultant act of the pranaya that is generated by Manmatha. So, very interesting symbolic word for her name also. So, she lost her consciousness. Ayyo, my husband or partner or whatever he is gone, dead. He's become ashes. So she lost her consciousness. Murcha means one who lost her consciousness. Murchita abhavat. She became one who lost her consciousness. Continue. Rachana Variya, don't unmute. Until you finish, don't unmute. Doesn't matter.
Okay. किंचित कालानन्तरं प्रबुद्धा पुरतः
Just stop. So after some time, she became Prabuddha. That means she gained control of her mind. So Prabuddha abhavat. Means she became conscious again.
पुरतः
Puratah va. Read it properly.
पुरतः भस्म राशिं वीक्ष्य सा बहु विलापं कृतवती.
You have to practice a lot of diction, Variya. I request you to try and read a lot. Listen to somebody reading some sentence and you again read it yourself and then compare with whether you're making mistakes. So this is pu will have the forward roll. Okay, this has a backward roll. So hrasva pukara. So purataha basma rashim vikshya. In front. Okay. Tataha, from there. In front is purataha, in front. Okay. Basma rashim vikshya, has looking at Lyabantavya, having looked at the heap of ash. Sa bahu vilapam kritavati. She did lot of ayoyo, that is vilapa, crying. Lot of sound included crying. Okay, she did.
ततः सा वसन्तम् उद्दिश्य
there is no visarga.
उद्दिश्य वसन्त मन्मथं विना कथम् अहं जीवामि.
Let us stop there. So after that, after her vilapa, Sa, nobody seemed to be particularly helping her. So she only tried to take matters into her. Sa, she, that means who is she here? Ratihi. Okay. Vasantam Uddishya, this brother-in-law. You can say our brother, we don't know. Okay. So Uddishya, addressing him. Uddesha means pointing to him. It is addressing him is the sense there. Okay. Vasanta, hey Vasanta, Sambodhana Pratama. Manmatham vina, without Manmata, katamaham jivami, how do I live? Continue, Bhagini.
चिंतां सिद्धां कुरु
So, chitam, not chintam. That's why in Sanskrit you have to be extremely precise, Bhagini. Okay. She didn't mean prepare chinta. She mean prepare chita. Chita, what it is? An altar for burning oneself. Okay. So prepare the altar to burn myself. Yeah.
अहम देह त्यागम करिष्यामि
I
इति
will also give up my deha.
तदा आकाशे अशरीरवाणी श्रुता.
Bhagini has to read a lot. At that time, tada. What is the difference between tatra and tada? Tatra, in that place. Tada means at that time. Okay. In the sky, akashe, ashariri vani, sir. Okay.
Asharirvani, sir, Asharirvani means?
Sharira means body. Na shariram, ashariram means not body. Okay. So asharira vani is a karma dharya. The voice, vani is a voice. That voice which is without a body embodiment. So unembodied voice. Okay. So that means some kind of mystical voice from the sky. Shruta was heard. Shruta is Strilinga because Vani is Strilinga. Okay.
Yes. Rati Devi
Hey, you're reading Visarga where there is no Visarga. Drop
Rati
this.
Devi.
One of the blindness when reading Samskrita in us is everywhere Visarga we add. Please drop that habit.
Yes. Rati Devi Sahasam Ma Kuru.
Hey Rati Devi, Sambodhana. See, that's why Hrasva Ikara. Hey Rati Devi, Sahasam Makuru. Don't do this kind of stupid exercise is the interpretation of Sahasa. Sahasa means some kind of extraordinary effort, but in this context, it is a bad effort.
Okay. Tava Patihi Brahma Shapen Mritaha.
So your husband, at least the Ashariri Vani knows the true reason. It is not meaningless, his death. It is due to a bad act earlier he had done where he had the shapa or the curse of Brahma himself. He has died.
Shigram eva punaha jivishyati.
Jivishyati. Dirgha is very important. Shigram eva. With speed only. Punaha saha jivishyati. He will become born again. He will become live again. I should not say born again. Live again.
Maran chintam tav tyakatva.
No, okay. Just practice this. These triple compounds, no? Triple compounds like this. You should not say k. You should say tyaktva. Tyaktva. All should be one matra. Tyaktva. Like that. And dirgha is due to akara. It becomes guru due to akara, not due to ktva. Ktva is still like a matra less. So ktva is guru shabda due to a. Okay. Tyaktva.
Tyaktva swashariram parirakshah iti.
Pariraksha. Bhagini is Visarga Priya. You should change her name to Visarga Priya. Okay. Pariraksha. Protect your own body. Give up this thought of killing yourself.
Vasantah api samadhanam uktvan.
So even Vasanta gave the Santvana. Okay. Okay. So Ashariri Vani said all this. Asharira Vani. Okay. So but Vasanta also now, okay, let me also add something. She has actually addressed me. So Vasantaha api samadhanam uktavan. Ayo Bhagini, don't worry. Like this, he also added. Like there are plenty people who do this after somebody comes forward, right? Suddenly everybody becomes helpful, which is a sad state of affairs. First person who jumps in is the one who has given up goodness of his own and tried to help another. So Ratihi, but here it is Ashariravani. Ratihi katanchit samadhanam praptavati. So sorry, you should have read it. So somehow she became calm. Samadhanam. She became also now normal.
He got the solution.
Consoled, yeah. So this is the story segment. So this is basically the story segment where our Manmatha gets a new title called Anangaha because he becomes one without body. That's a new title for him from now on. Again, more and more pictures from beautiful artists. And this second one again from Vapa, again from Chandamama.
Sir, what is the exact meaning of Ananya Bhajam, sir?
I fully explained, Bhagini.
Yeah, you fully explained, but just one word meaning you give, sir.
One who is not bhajate means one who goes behind another lady.
Oh,
okay.
Right.
The word bhajate is used in the sense of one who desires sexually another woman.
Right.
Of course, that is a far field in the context we have to take. Bhajanam normally means some kind of a deva bhajana like that. But the bhajate word is very actively used in the desire for actually doing sexual act with a partner. Okay?
Sir, one question please, sir.
Sir,
here, who is Manmatha here, sir? Manmatha?
Manmatha?
Who is Manmatha here, sir?
Manmatha is one of the Daivika Shaktis in Indra's court.
Oh, okay, sir.
Rati is his consort,
okay,
and Vasanta is his brother in arms. Like I told you, these are all natural forces. Some of them are feelings, some of them are actual seasons we see, personification of these seasons. So there is a Sharat, there is a Rutu, like that. So there will be a Sharat Deva or a personified version of that. Like that.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
He is supposed to harbor or bring that season, all those things. Yeah.
So somebody had asked if Kartavya is Tavyat. So I just wanted to say that it is Tavyat, sir. We've studied it as Tavyat, sir, for Krudhatu.
Oh, Kartavya.
Kartavya. Kru.
Tavyat and Aniyar are, yeah, it is not Lyabanta, that's all.
No,
that's
it's
correct.
not Lyabanta.
That's okay.
Tavyat and Aniyar.
Yeah, correct. Tavyat and Aniyar take all lingas, they are Visheshanas.
Yes.
Kartavyam, Kartavya, Kartavyaha, like that. Yes, correct. Correct. No, we were talking about Parityajya versus some other thing we saw earlier.
Kartavyaha. So I think you heard it as Lyabanta. So she asked whether it is Tavyat.
It's a Tavyat, yeah. It's not a Lyabanta.
Even I actually said Tavyat Aniyar one only, not Lyabanta.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. As long as in the end we see right, mistakes happen when thinking of something. Yeah.
Sure. So I wanted to point out.
Tavyat and Aniyar, both are Trilingakas. I mean, they're Visheshana Pratipadikas, right? Yes. So they take all the three linga based on Visheshana properties. And they are 100% equivalent. You can use this or that, doesn't matter. Depending on what you desire, you can use either.
I just wanted to point out because this is a recorded thing. So
very good. Yes.
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
No. Important. Corrections which are well thought out are important. More important than asking what did you say again, like that. Okay. So let us do these questions and take a break and then continue after that. So what I will do is I will take a little extra time today because tomorrow morning 11 o'clock class I have to cancel because I am helping my community in some Rajyotsava related celebration, etc. So tomorrow afternoon class will be there, 3 o'clock should be there. I will conduct that, but morning class I can't compensate today because I will be busy preparing for tomorrow. So I will take a little extra time after break and try to conclude today, and morning class won't be there tomorrow, but afternoon class is planned. Unless there is a change of plan, expect tomorrow afternoon class. So let us invite answers from you. So you can do crowdsourced answers. You can unmute and tell me. Manmatasya patni ka.
Manmatasya patni Ratihi
Athva Rati Devi. Okay. So we should not say Parvati. Be careful. So Manmatasya patni Ratihi is enough. Okay. Namaskritavatim Parvatim. See, This is Namaskritavati, and that has been taken as a Visheshana. Namaskritavatim Parvatim. One who did Namaskara, that type of Parvati. Haraha kimiti Ashirvachana Muktavan. What is the Ashirvachana he told to?
Ananya bhajam
Ananya bhajam patim
patim
prapnuhi. That is the quote. Okay, but in the exam you have to write Namaskritavatim Parvatim Haraha, quote start, Ananya bhajam patim apnuhi, quote close, iti ashirvachanam uktavan. You have to do. Okay, so don't just write the phrase, please write the enclosure. Okay, important. So ratihi kimartam dehatyagam kartum aichat.
पतिः मन्मता.
Try, sir. Parvati doesn't come into picture. Okay. Here the picture is because of Manmatha. So Manmatah harena maritaha abhavat, dagdaha abhavat. Okay. Basmi bhutaha abhavat. Basmi bhutam
Manmatham
drishtva ratihi dehatyagam kartum aichat. Okay. Okay. Here there is a samyoga only. There is no sandhi. Kartum aichat. Okay. Don't think it is a vruddhi. I is part of the aichat. Ishvaraha kimartam tam pradesham parityajya gatavan. Tapasaha vignam abhavat. Ataha. So what you do, split it simply. Ishvarasya tapaha vignitaha. Tapasyayaha vignam abhavat. Ataha saha parityaj gatavan. That is ataha, you can separate out so that you don't need to make long sentences. So this is that. Manmatasya patni ratihi haraha ananya bhajam patim apnuhu iti parvatim ashirvachanam uktavan. Kupitena harena netragnina, all that is extra. You can just say harena manmataha dagdaha is enough actually. Ataha viraha shokat. Okay, you can add this point. Viraha shokat ratihi, it's not needed. Ratihi tasya patni ratihi dehatyagam kartum aichat. Okay, in aichat you see important. This double hook comes in the attached swara matrika. Whereas when it is an independent swara, only one single hook will come. So don't write double here. Okay, it is not a symbol that is present. So A with this hook is I. Okay, aichat. We make this mistake. That's why I'm pointing out. Okay, tapasaha vignaha. Tapasaha is shashti. Tapasaha vignaha abhavat iti ishvaraha tam pradesham eva tyaktavan. Okay, so we will take a break, water break. Take 4 minutes. So 12:21 I will restart. Okay. Okay, welcome back. So we'll continue. I'll take some time today a little bit. Okay. So Shlokeshu Anvaya Kramaha. Next section. Here we go in detail, of course. Okay. Unlike with Subhashitas, there's a little bit more compactness. So here see Pratipadartha, then Anvaya Krama, the question answer method of building the sentence stack, and then probably in the Vishesha section, Pada Vivarana, including Samasa, identification, all those things are there. So the whole works. So like there was actually a Bhagini who asked, she looked at question paper. If question paper explicitly doesn't ask that give Pada Vivarana, Samasa, can we avoid? Yes, you can restrict yourself. If they say do Anvaya Rachana, Pratipadartha and Tatparya, focus on those. Okay. If they have actually asked Anvaya Kramam Likatha, like that, Atva Anvaya Kramena Likata, with the Anvaya Krama you write. Then you focus on Anvaya Krama also. If they ask Samasta Padanam Vivaranam api Kuruta, then you go for that. Okay. So sometimes they may actually specifically ask so that your focus is on those segments. So at that time, you may not need to focus on Pratipadartha perhaps. They will skip something for you and ask you to focus on the other things. Okay. So that 5 marks is fitting in the time. This whole thing for 5 marks is impossible, right? Starting from pada vibhaga all the way to samasa is impossible. So they may ask you to focus on a couple of things, okay, at a time. So then, but what has happened is question papers have explicitly avoided trying to ask you to do this kind of things. They have focused on this first page part of it generally, okay. Anvaya krama may be asked, but generally what for samasa, what they will do is they will use another section where they will put samasta padas and ask you to do the samasta vigraha and then do the namakarana of what samasa, etc. there, rather than as part of the shloka anvaya, generally. But as teaching part, they have used the opportunity, because eventually in the world, we need to understand the kavya completely in all its aspects. So Vishesha points about the padas as far as samasas are important. And in fact, the ditas also become important in the same way as samasas. At some point, we need to learn a little bit about this. Shlokeshu anvaya kramaha. So the process of taking complete meaning from a shloka, from a verse in Sanskritam. Remember, shloka is a double type of name. Shloka just means verse in a generic sense, but in a specific, it means anushtub verse. Okay, anushtub verse is also called shloka. Okay. Tasyaha kuranyasa vitrapamsum apamsulanam. Kalidasa. Okay. Dhuri kirtaniya margam manushyeshwara dharmapatni shruter ivartham. Shruter ivartham smritir anvagachat. What a upama. Tasyaha kuranyasa pavitra pamsum upamsulanam dhuri kirtaniya margam manushyeshwara dharmapatni shruteriva artham smritir anvagachat. So tasyaha, of her, of whom, okay, this is strilinga, okay, tasyaha, of probably the dhenu, okay. So kuranyasa pavitra pamsum upamsulanam, okay, there is one samyoga there. Kuranyasa pavitra pamsum is one giant samastapada of Kalidasa. Kura means hoof, okay, or the hoof part of the cow. Nyasa means the placement or the sanya that comes probably on the ground, also can be called nyasa, but here in the sense placement of the hoof. Okay, so pavitra pamsu. Pavitra pamsu is another samasda there. Pamsu is, I mean, that's the pratipadika, pamsuhu probably. Pamsu simply means the mud that splashes, okay, the dhuli, okay. Pavitra pamsu means the pavitra means that which is auspicious. So the go pada dhuli, in fact, when cows walk, the dhuli that emerges is kind of allegorically described as holy holy dust. Okay, so by the stepping of the hoofs, the dhuli, that is the auspicious dhuli that is generated. Okay, something like that. Pamsum. So tasyaha denoho. Okay, so denoho tadrisha pamsum karma padamatra. Apamsum. Apamsulanam is another samasta there, kind of ninth samasa there. Apamsulanam, apamsula, apamsulanam, another shashti. Tasyaha vishesha, tasyaha ityasya visheshanam. Apamsulanam. Okay, the pamsula means somebody who is not faithful and in the feminine gender. That means an unfaithful lady is called pamsula. But apamsula, here akara is there, that m and you have to split away. Apamsula means the one who is not such. That means a pavitra lady. Apamsulanam, okay, is a bahuvachana. Actually, apamsulanam is not visheshana to tasyaha possibly, because tasyaha is ekavachana, apamsulanam is bahuvachana. So we cannot take it as visheshana to tasyaha. So it is some bahuvachana, apamsulanam, of chaste woman is how they have translated. Okay, as a separate word, not visheshana to tasyaha. Dhuri, okay, dhuri is in the front, in the forefront sense. Okay, kirtaniya, that means at the face it is to be appreciated, like that. So it's a little tough one to do anvaya. We are not able to connect it as a complete sentence, so it's a little tough. Let us move forward and see how that happens. Okay, margam manushyeshwara dharmapatni, that path. Okay, so tasyaha margam. So now a little bit connect. Okay, Manushyeshwara Dharmapatni. Who is Manushyeshwara in this context is Dilipa, because he is the guy in the context of the story, right? We are in the Dilipa, and what's his wife's name? It's not hitting my
Sudakshina.
Sudakshina and Dilipa. So the Dharmapatni of Manushyeshwara is Sudakshina. Okay, so she is in Pratama here, so we will follow. Shrutehe iva artham smritihi anvagachat. Okay, so she followed. Okay, yatha shrutehe artham smritihi anugacchati. Okay, so what is this Shruti Smriti doing? This is the Kalidasa's imagination. Shruti is what, as we know, Shruti means Veda, that which is heard, which is Vedic verses, Vedic teachings. Smriti is that which is remembered, that means the later on interpretations and compilations of the Shastrakaras is called Smriti Granthas, right? Manusmriti, etc. A lot of laws, etc. they laid out based on the knowledge they gained from Vedas. So Smriti and Smriti. So the same way that Smriti as a lady, okay, Smriti is a Srilinga Shabda. It's interesting. The same way that Smriti followed Shruti in meaning, okay, that very same way, Sudakshina, that is Manushyeshwara Dharmapatni Sudakshina, followed the same path of the way. Shruti equivalent here is the path of the Dhenu. Okay, Nandini. So that is the whole color. It's still Anvaya is not clear, but at least somewhere we have got about 80%. Let us see the Anvaya Vakya here. Maybe something will emerge from that. Apamsulanam dhuri kirtaniya. So because all this kirtaniya is Strilinga pada, and so we have to take it to Manushyeshwara Dharmapatni along with that. That means Sudakshinayaha Visheshanam iti svikartavyam. Here, there's a little bit far apart type of sense is there, so it takes a little more effort here. So after all, Kalidasa. So, in fact, we should not say Kalidasa, Kalidasa in Samskritam. Lakara is rarely used in Samskritam. It is there very rarely. Apamsulanam dhuri kirtaniya manushyeshwara dharmapatni bracket Sudakshina. So, she, the one who is appreciable right at her face as one amongst other pativratas. Apamsula now becomes pativrata. Okay, one who has no other non-chaste desires, one who is completely devoted to her husband. So among such ladies, so among pativratas, the one who is to be definitely highly regarded right at her face, because she was also of similar qualities, such a Dharmapatni of the king, Manushyeshwara, Manushyanam Ishvaraha, Manushyeshwaraha, basically Prajapatihi, equivalent of Prajapatihi. So, Khuranyasa Pavitra Pamsum Tasyaha Margam. So, what is made Pavitra? The dust has itself made the Marga Pavitra. So, Khuranyasa Pavitra Pamsu is a Bahuvrihi Samasa Visheshana to the Marga. So, Pamsuhu yatra yasya asti iti tat marga. Pamsum iti. Visheshanam tatra. But that Pamsum follows with all these other qualifiers. What type of Pamsu? Kuranyasena Pavitri Pamsum. Like that. Okay. Tadrisha Pamsuhu yatra asti tam margam iti Visheshana. Kuranyasa Pavitra Pamsu is a Bahubri Visheshana to Marga, and that is in Dvitiya Vibhakti here. Margaha is the Pratama, I think. Pamsuhu, Margaha, Pamsum, Margam. Okay. Tasyaha, whose Denoho. Okay. Denoho. Nandinyaha. Tasya here is Nandinyaha. See how for Kalidasa's analysis, it does need a little help. At our level, we are not fortunate enough to get every meaning straight away. Every time we struggle, even if we have studied 5 times earlier, 6th time again there will be struggle. Little bit will be there. Smritihi shrutehe artham iva anugachat. So artham is the margam. Smritihi is the act of our Sudakshina. Her Sudakshina herself is Smriti. Shruti is the Dhenu. Shrutehe tasyaha. So tasyaha goes with Shrutehe. Smritihi Pratama Strilinga goes with Dharmapatni or Sudakshina. Artham goes with Margam. And Eva is the equivalence describer. See that Upama Alankara has 3 equivalent. Smriti has an equivalent, Shruti has an equivalent, Artha has an equivalent. And what is the Sadharana Dharma? I'm going little ahead describing what is this Alankara type. There is something called Sadharana Dharma. That means a common dharma that both cases, the example and the Upama, both take. So the example takes the going behind the cow of Sudakshina. Daily she is doing the seva of Sudakshina. That is what is being described. And in the case of the Shruti, it is the Smriti. In the case of Smriti, it is the following the words of Shruti, the meaning of Shruti. That is the Anugamana. Got it? So, tasyaha kuranyasa pavitra pamsum apamsulanam dhuri kirtaniya margam manushyeshvara dharmapatni shruteri vartham smrutir anvagachat. Second time, third time when we read, we are a little more firm. Even our pronunciation improves because now meaningfully we are able to read it. Such a long samasa, otherwise struggle. Any confusion so far?
No, sir.
No.
I think dhuri is an avyaya pada. I am thinking, where is dhuri explained here? Dhur shabda. No, it is not avyaya. It is a saptami ekavachana of dhur shabda. Dhura, I don't know the form itself, how it will be in pratama, but in saptami it is dhuri. So, dhuri, something maybe. Anyway, it's a strilinga shabda also. It will be interesting to look it up if we can find the table somewhere. I'm sure we'll find. Repantaha, rare. Dhur shabda. So let us see this Pratipadartha. Plus, don't do Pratipadartha in the style they have done here because this is favoring English and it's very difficult. It takes a lot of edits before you can come to this order. I would stick to the Anvaya and just go with Butler English. Okay? Apamsulanam of the Pativratas. You don't need to translate untranslatables. Okay? Chaste woman is a very weak translation, but it's okay. So, dhuri at the face. Kirtaniya, one who is to be appreciated. That Butler only you go. Manushyeshvara Dharmapatni, one who was the dharmic wife of the king. Kuranyasa Pavitra Pamsum Margam. So put that together and say the path that was made holy by the stepping of the cow, of the holy cow Nandini. Okay. Tasyaha you can put before of Nandini, like that. You can put later also, not problem. Smritihi as the Vedas, Shrutehe of the Smritihi is not of the Vedas. Smritihi means the Smriti Grantha. Don't try to translate that. Okay, it's not possible. Okay, there's no concept of, you cannot write it as books that were memorized or something stupid thing like that. Don't do that. Just say like the Smriti Granthas, Shrutehe of the Veda Granthas, Artham meaning, like you put with iva, like anvagachat followed, like that. Okay, enough. Don't worry that the English sentence is not reading proper when you take it out. We know how to make it proper. We don't need to do it in the Pratipadartha. Pratipadartha has no requirement that the English sentence can be pulled out and made into a meaningful sentence. It can be, but it requires some readjustment by us. Tatparyam. Dilipasya patni Sudakshina na sadharani. She is not any ordinary woman. Sa pativratanam purataha gananiya. See, pativrata shabda has been used by them. Pativratanam purataha. In front of pativrata, she should be counted. That means she should be counted amongst the pativrata. This sense of the dhuri is, purataha is in. I told at her face, that is also fine. But pativratanam purataha. So, apamsulanam dhuri. Okay, in front of them, she should be counted. Kirtaniya has been taken in the sense of counted as Gananiya, but that is fine. To be appreciated also is the better sense of that. Nandinyaha kuraihi pavitra dhulihi yasmin marge. As it says, almost the Vigraha Vakya is here. Nandinyaha kuraha, Nandini kuraha, but there is no Nandini there in the Samastapada there. It is explained in the Tatparya. So Nandini is not there, but she is in absentia, she is there. Whose hoof? Her hoof. Okay. Kuraihi pavitra. Kura. Oh, pavitra is taken from palms. So pavitra shabda here. Okay, it is there. But there is a nyasa pada before. So it's not exactly Vigraha Vakya. It is giving help for it. Okay, we'll have to form it. Later we will see the proper Vigraha Vakya. So that which has been the dhuli, which has been made auspicious by the hoofs of Nandini, in whichever path, that path and in that path. Okay, marge asit. Okay, tad tam eva margam. See, they have now put the vibhakti viparyaya. Tam eva margam. Anusrutya gatavati sa. She followed the same path. Yatha vedaihi uktam eva artam smritayaha anusrutya kathayanti. In the same way as the meaning told by Vedas is retold by Smriti, following the same. Iti drishtantaha. Okay, they are not calling it upama. See, drishtanta is like a more descriptive upama. But for me, why they have not taken upamalankara is because yatha tatha or some such is not there. Okay. Shruteri vartham smrutir eva anvagachat. There is a shrutir anvagachat. So there is no eva anywhere. Okay. Because there is no direct link like, there is shruter eva. Here it is there. Shruter artham eva. Okay. Maybe the eva they took it only for the artham part. Okay, not for the entire yatha tatha or something is not there. So maybe they call it drishtanta, but it is a very weak argument. It is upamalankara variety only, drishtanta, because certain characteristics are slightly different. So this is a standard example. Drishtanta means a standard example, and that is a specific case in the storyline of our heroine's behavior. Chakravartinaha patni api Gomarge gatavati. So that means she also went in the path of the cow. Patir dilipaha, patihi dilipaha, yat karyam karoti shraddaya, swayamapi tat karoti sma sa ityataha dharmapatni. I mean, whatever was mandated as the queen, she was doing that. So, dharmapatni iti tasyaha visheshanam. Okay. Anvayakramaha. So, Kriyapada has to come. Anvagachat is the Kriyapada. Anugatavati Kriyapadam. Ka Anvagachat Manushyeshwara Dharmapatni. In bracket, here you put Sudakshina. Okay. It's a good place to put Sudakshina. Okay. Kidrishi Manushyeshwara Dharmapatni Kirtaniya. Kutra Kirtaniya. Why Kutra? Because Dhuri locative in the front of like that is there. So, Kutra is the question. It takes a while. So, Kutra Kirtaniya Dhur Agrabagaha. Okay. So, Dhuri agrabage iti translation. Kasam dhuri, we don't know. Kasam has been brought because Strilinga apamsulanam is there. So, Kasam Strilinga question is asked. In front of whom? Which ladies? Apamsulanam of the pavitranam, that kind of thing. Kam anvagachat, margam anvagachat. What she followed, the path of the cow, she anvagachat. Kidrisham margam, see, they have again brought kam anvagachat as a separate question now. It's not, see, that's why this bracketing that I have done, see this blue bracketing, red bracketing, orange bracketing. Blue bracketing is, first is extracting the karta, then the visheshana for the karta. Then extracting the saptami vibhakti, dhuri, okay, kutra, with the kutra question, okay. Of course, here this saptami is related to the kirtaniya, not to the anugatavati, not dhuri anugatavati, it's dhuri kirtaniya. So there is a sub wheel relationship between the kirtana kriya and this dhuri shabda in saptami. So that's what kutra kirtaniya has been brought out. No kutra anvagachat, no kutra kirtaniya. See the subtle difference. Okay, it's important what you put there. Then kasam dhuri. Okay, so there is a little bit linkage to the previous kirtaniya here also, but it's still here the visheshya visheshana. Kasam dhuri, apamsulanam dhuri. So this is visheshana to dhuri. Okay, in front of the apamsulas. It's actually not a visheshana, I should say it's a possessor of dhuri. Okay, possessor, shashti vibhakti word. Sorry, it's not visheshana relationship here, shashti relationship. Then kam anvagachat, karma pada extraction, margam anvagachat. See, again back to anvagachat relationship. This karma pada relates to anvagachat, primary wheel. Kidrisham margam, the visheshana for margam. Kuranyasa pavitra pamsum margam. Bahuvrihi, beautiful bahuvrihi for the marga. Kasyaha margam, possessor for this marga. Tasyaha margam. Tasyaha here in bracket you put nandinyaha. It will be nice. So just as you put after Manusheshwara Dharmaputi, you put Sudakshina, it will be nice to put Nandinyaha. They should have done it here. They have not bothered, but because we know the meaning, we have to put the context. Katham anvagachat. Here there is a upamalankara. They call it drishtanta, subtle variation. Shrutehe artam smrutihi eva anvagachat. Samanya dharmaha anvagachat. All right. So, okay. So let us finish this verse fully and then close today. So the same verse, just once more we will read before we go to Padavivarana and Samasa explanations. I'm sorry I'm making very extended session now because tomorrow I'm losing 1.5 hours. Literally 1 hour 45 minutes I used to take anyway. So I'm losing that, that's why. Tasyaha kuranyasa pavitra pamsum apamsulanam dhuri kirtaniya margam manusheshwara dharmapatni shruteri smritir anvagachat. Vishesha padavivaranam dakarantah tad shabdah tatra shashti vibhakti ekavachanameva tasyaha. So tad, so sa te taha, tam te taha, tadaya tabhyam tabhi. That will become in shashti tasyaha tayoho tesham, something like that. Tasam, shamitam. Tesham is pullinga. Tasam. So sarvanama declension of tad shabda. Okay, that's what they have explained. Tad shabda, pratipadika is tad, strilinge, shashti vibhaktau, ekavachane cha. That's how we should read this shortcut. Ukarantaha kuranyasa blah 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 pamsu. I mean, they didn't type the whole thing for short of, to fit it. Okay, shabdaha, pullinga dvitiya vibhakti ekavachana. Okay, pamsulanam. Okay, sorry, pamsulanam no. Pamsum, this part. Pamsum, this part is karmapada for margam. Okay, so dvitiya vibhakti ekavachana. Here it's visheshana also. You can put that if you want. Visheshana to margam. Okay, akarantaha apamsula shabdaha. Okay, pamsula na iti apamsula nai tat purusha. Strilinga shashti vibhakti bahuvachana. Okay, because it's a visheshana to those pavitra ladies, and they shashti for the dhuri in front of them, that's why of them is apamsulana. Rephantaha dhur shabdaha. Here number 1, 2, 3, 4 we should take from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This index that is there. So that's why they have not retyped it, but we can connect it up anyway. Okay, Rephantaha dhur shabdaha strilinge saptami vibhakti ekavachana dhuri iti. Somebody has written in the comments, Duhu, Dhurau, Duraha. Pratama Vibhakti forms they wrote. Thanks, Bhagini. So, Duhu, Dhurau, Duraha. Like that. Dhuri is Saptami. Okay. Akarantah Kirtaniya Shabdah. Kirtaniya. Okay, that is Visheshana to our Sudakshina. So it's Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachana Akaranta Strilinga Shabda. That's what. Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachana. Akarantah Marga Shabdah Pullinge. Margaha iti. Margaha Margau Margaha Margam Margau Margan iti. Dvitiyayam Pullinge. Parantu atra Pratam ekavachane eva. So dvitiya vibhakti ekavachane margam iti rupam. Ikarantah manusheshwara dharmapatni shabdah. Patni shabdavat eva artat nadi shabdavat. Nadi shabdavat eva strilinge pratama vibhakti ekavachane. Sudakshinayaha visheshana. Shruti shabdah ikarantah mati shabdavat. Matihi mati matayah shrutihi shruti shrutayah. Like that it goes. Okay, this is Ikaranta Nadi Shabda, Ikaranta Mati Shabda. Those are the prototypes we learn, no? Yeah. So Mati Shabda, Vat Shruti Shabda, Strilinge, Shashti Vibhakto Ekavachane, Shrutehe iti Rupam kila. Shrutehe, atra Visargasya Rephaha, Shrutehe. Avyayam Iva, very clear. Akarantah Artha Shabda, Artham Dvitiyayam kila. Dvitiya Vibhakto Ekavachane, Pullinge. Artha Shabdasya Artham iti Rupam. Ikarantah Smriti Shabda, just like Shruti Shabda, no difference. So again, Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachana here because it is Visheshana to, through the Upama Alankara or Drishtanta Alankara, it's Visheshana to the Sudakshina. So this followed the meaning of Veda. Of Veda, so Shashti. Meaning is Artham. What is that? Is a Karma Pada here. Smritihi anvagachat. Pratama vibhakti ekavachana strilinge. Anu upasarga purvakaha gam dhatuhu bhutakalaha lang prathama purusha. I don't know, Papa, what it. I don't know. I have to think. Okay. So what is the word we are looking at? Anvagachat. So anu agachat. Gam dhatu is there, replaced with gach due to the substitution process. Agachat is the langlakara form. Pratama purusha ekavachana. Okay. This is purva kaladhyotakaha. Karyam yat kritam asti. So agachat means somebody went. Anu agachat. Anu plus agachat. Anu. Parasmaipadi. Correct. Papa is parasmaipadi. Thanks. Okay. So anvagachat is anu plus agachat. So u plus a yanasandhi vakara adesha has happened. Anvagachat. Okay. Yanasandhi has happened in between the upasarga dhatoho nityam sandhihi nityam iti asmabhihi jnata vishaya eva. So anvagachat iti abhavat. So lang lakara bhutakalaha. Then prathama purusha ekavachana. That is clear. Here sa is the karta. Sa is the dharma patni or shruti. Smriti, sorry. Or smriti as the karta of the anugamana kriya. Smriti is the karma pada. Not karma pada here. Artha is the karma pada. Shrutehe artham. So the artha is the karma pada. Shruti is the possessor of the artha, meaning. Samasaha. Kuranam nyasaha. This, you see, this Padavivarana is not easy exercise. Even after coming to Kovida, it is, we have to keep seeing a lot of examples. At least we will be getting 50, 60, 70% if we follow this. Mistakes will happen, don't worry. But we should attempt. So what we should do is put all the verses in your scrapbook and attempt it. And check back with the textbook to see where you are faltering and try to learn from that. When you get a doubt, look at ashtadhyaya.com, see if some similar word is available, table of similar word is available to understand the vibhakti. So slowly you will build the repertoire that way. Okay, mistakes happen, don't worry. Samasaha, Kuranam Nyasaha. Kuranyasah. So first they have done the partial. So they have taken the first two and done that. Kuranam. See why? Because not one hoof. She will be with, she is a Chatushpadi. So she will have 4 hoofs. So Kuranam Nyasah, the placement of her hoofs. I mean, her is not implicit, of the hoofs. Shashti tat purushaha. Kuranyasaihi pavitraha. With that, Tritiya tat purusha. By the placement of the hoofs, that which has been made pavitra. Okay, you can. Why pavitraha is been taken? Okay. Pamsu is a striling. Where is Pamsu Shabda has not been explained anywhere. Huh? Okay. Okay. So, Pamsavaha, we have to check the, okay, he's maybe just Pullinga Bahuvachana also. Pavitraha, Pavitrau, Pavitraha, Pamsavaha. Maybe it's a Pullinga Shabda also. Okay. Pamsu Shabdaha, Guru Shabdavat, Guravaha, Pamsavaha, iti Prayaha, Pullinga Shabdayava. Tasya Varnanam Nasti, Kimartam Tatra, Atra Padavivarane, Varnanam Nasti, Ityukte, Pamsu Shabdaha, Samase Antarbhuta Shabdaha. न तो पृथक अस्ति पृथक श्लोके नास्ति पृथक श्लोके यानि पदानि सन्ति तेषां पदविवरणं करणीयम् अस्माभिः सो इट्स अ लिटिल लेस डिफिकल्ट बट व्हेन यू ब्रेक इट टू समास देयर इज नो एक्सपेक्टेशन यू try to describe its linga vachana it becomes endless exercise so there but it is there it is staring at our face it must be a pullinga bahuvachana pamsu shabda we have to go check it okay that's all khuranyasa pavitraha pamsavaha yasya saha. So the dust is taken in plural here, dusts like that. So the dusts that have been made holy by Kuranyasa. Okay, that's that. Kuranyasa hi pavitraha pamsavaha yasya saha. Whose margaha. Margahas visheshana. That's why Kuranyasa pavitra pamsu is a pullinga shabda bahuvrihi to go with margaha. But it is a bahuvrihi due to this. That which have been, the dust belongs as an anga to the marga. The dust is a part, like this picture is very descriptive. Godhuli, as you know, is a very important concept. Okay. In fact, the wheat is named after Godhuli, Godhuma, like that. Godhi comes from Godhuma type. I think, I'm not sure. Kuranyasa pavitra pamsuhu margaha, bahuvrihi samasaha. Manushyanam Ishvaraha, simple Shashti Tat Purusha, similar to Prajanam Patihi, Prajapatihi, like that. Manushyeshwarasya Dharmapatni. So, Dharmapatni of whom? Of the Manushyeshwara. Another Shashti Tat Purusha. Very straightforward. This is takes a while. Bahuvri, Samasas, Tritiya Tat Purusha. Takes a little while to grow into them. Okay, with that we'll conclude. So there is a next verse. We just don't have the time to even step into it. We will do that tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. We will continue our exercises. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone.
Dhanyavad.
See you.
Namaste, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Dhanyawad.
3 o'clock. I will send a message anyway for clarity.
Yes.
But tomorrow, no 11 o'clock class. You can do other things. Maybe actually study Samskrita. See you guys.
Sir.
Thank you.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಮಹೋದಯ.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste.